again, everyone. Back in action with the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, of course, Brad Drake, and this is my AWA save. The AWA is in Fort Calhoun, Nebraska tonight at the high school gym where we are doing a fundraiser for the baseball club. That's right, the Fort Calhoun Baseball Club is running a spot show tonight and partnered up with us, the AWA. Let's take a look and see what our backstage incidents are. And after not having one for a couple days, we got a lot. All right, what's wrong with Colonel De Beers? He's a nice guy. He's cooking for everybody, but he's also leaving our promotion. And I'm not happy about that. All right, Steve Kern is cheerful and fun to be around. Excellent. All right, the rest of this is protege work, of course. And hopefully these youngsters are learning from these masters of their craft. Then again, you never know, because sometimes when we're young, we just don't listen. Let's go ahead and give our card a rundown and see what we're dealing with tonight. All right, in the opener, Derrick Dukes is going to face Nick Kiniski. Mike Enos is going to battle John Paul. Paul Diamond of Bad Company is in singles action against Baron von Raschke, the Claw Master. Steve Olsonoski is going to face Mr. Saito. In our semi-main, Chavo Guerrero is going to face Steve Regal for the World Light Heavyweight title in a rare face-versus-face match. And in our main event, the Fabulous Ones are going to once again battle the Midnight Express. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big spot show card, so let's get right to it. Let's get to booking. All right, Dukes versus Kiniski in our opener, and it's a 12-minute match. And that no good, Nick Kiniski has turned heel on us and turned against his own long-term partner, Johnny Rich. So we will leave this one open. Both of these men could use a win. And next, we have Mike Enos and John Paul. As you can see, we're not going to have another tag match. No reason to. We got a big tag match in the main event. Remember, it's a spot show. We can do whatever we want to do. All right, these two are going to go 14 minutes. And both are developing very nicely. There's Mike Enos. And there is John Paul. And again, I don't care who wins. We're going to leave this one wide open. And next we have Paul Diamond and Baron von Raschke. That one's going to go 14. And of course, Diamond was banged up for a while, but now he's back in action and back reunited with his tag partner, Pat Tanaka. I think very highly of Paul Diamond. I think he was a very talented wrestler. So talented that he's going to do the job for the Baron here. Because the fans at this high school are going to want to see their hero, Baron von Raschke, get the win. All right, Olsonoski is going to face Mr. Saito. And luckily for us, Mr. Saito is actually in town and not in Japan. Maybe he dropped the title. I don't know. There's Steve Olsonoski. There is Mr. Saito. I'd be curious to know if these two ever actually locked horns in real life. I'm sure they did. And Mr. Saito is going to get the win here. Next, the semi-main, Chavo Guerrero versus Steve Regal for that World Light Heavyweight title. And this would be one hell of a match. If you happen to hear a beeping sound, I apologize, everybody. There apparently is a truck doing some work outside my window here. Once again, I am at my summer place. The weather is beautiful. It's starting to get hot now, but we're still holding on to our own. And I have the screen door open. There's a gentle breeze coming through. It is just a beautiful, beautiful day. And apparently my neighbor has a work truck in their yard who was backing up. All right, Guerrero versus Regal here. And we are going to have Steve Regal go over. It's not going to hurt anything. It's a spot show. And it's just helping this World Light Heavyweight title continue to improve. So Chavo has no problem with the loss here, which is a good sign. We're going to have this one be a technical masterclass, and it will be, without a doubt. All right, it's time for the main event here, everybody, and I am very excited. And we are going to have the Fabulous Ones against the Midnight Express. Of course, it would help if I go into tag team view. Here's the Fabulous Ones. Here are the Midnight Express, or here is the Midnight Express, I should say. And this one, of course, ladies and gentlemen, is going to follow typical standards. We are going to have a draw. There is going to be a double countout. And of course, this one's going to be an epic. And I actually expect a decent score for this one if the holding back penalty doesn't hurt these two teams too badly. All right, that's a heavyweight main event for tag teams. That's the real deal. All right, let's go ahead and start the show. Let's see how we do. All our ducks are in a row here. And look at that. Derrick Dukes beats Nick Kiniski with the flying crossbody. Good for Derrick Dukes. Red text of doom, of course. Next, we have Mike Enos beating John Paul. He uses that big power bomb. Mike Enos was a big dude. Not that John Paul was a lightweight. He was not. John Paul was a good-sized man himself. And here's a perfect example of where the AWA was at in the late 80s. They were having to try new talent. They were losing too many workers, too many wrestlers to the WWF, and even Crockett was stealing some of their wrestlers. So that was not a bad match. All right, Baron von Raschke wins with that brain claw over Paul Diamond. And the 900 strong here at Fort Calhoun High School gym are excited. Fort Calhoun is a tiny little town in Nebraska. All right, Mr. Saito slaps on that prison lock and gets the win against Steve Olsonoski. Let's see if there's any penalties. Uh-oh, Saito's getting hit for declining physical ability and fatigue. But no holding back. Oh, bullshit. This is a match that should have had a wonderful score, and we get this don't click at all bullshit. And that's exactly what it is bullshit. Chavo and Regal wrestled many times. We're going to make a note of that right now and get it fixed. That pisses me off. I had high hopes for this match. Anyway, see how they both got bonus for being well suited? We would have got a nice score for that match. We wouldn't have gotten the red text of doom bullshit message. All right, here comes our main event. 87! Huge score. Maybe a sign of things to come. Now, did I click? I must have clicked the wrong thing here. Oh, no. No, it was a double count out, which is cool. They just threw in some weird referee thing here. So, which is strange. They're going to do it that way. They should have done it the opposite. To get the baby faces to shine. But regardless, great score. I'm happy. Let's see if there was some holding back. There was, and we can see that things are going a lot better for Randy Rose without fatigue. So another huge score, huge main event here. Nice score for a spot show. And 80 overall for that spot show. Once again, I am pleased. And with that, our next spot show is going to be on Thursday. We've got a busy week here in week 2 of March 1988. And this will bring us back home to our tour, which is, of course, no, we got TV tapings. That's what we got going on. We got TV tapings on Wednesday. This is the big boys. This should be championship. No, I don't think it's championship wrestling. As I've said before, folks, sometimes there are quite a bit of time. What's this? Giant Baba and Motoko got divorced? No way. I don't believe it for a minute. Mrs. Baba can't divorce Mr. Baba. No way. All right. I was incorrect. We have tapings for Major League Wrestling on Wednesday night here in the game world. And I, of course, have that weird thing going with the screen again where I can't access. There we go. And click on TV now. And yeah, we're going to have to plug in and do our recordings for Major League Wrestling. So we'll just copy and paste this over. For those of you that always wonder about doing spreadsheets, these are the tricks of the trade right here. All right, so we will have March week 2, and then March week 3 be recorded ahead of time. And of course, we'll start out with March week 2. There's no confusion here. And we'll clear our cards, and then we'll plug in. So let's take a quick look around the game world here. See if there's anything that catches our eye. We've got some incoming. There it is. Randy Rose has officially left his 2 other promotions, and Saito is tired. Well, you keep taking all those trips to Japan. That's what happens, Masa. Let's do a title check-in real quick here. Curt Hennig's 5 months in. World Heavyweight Champion. Regal, of course, is fresh. 5 months in now for Midnight Rockers. Greg Gagne's got 3 months. And Sherry has 5 months in as the champion. And again, another quick look around the game world here. There's nothing I really want to see. Well, worldwide wrestling. Garvin and Wyndham over Rogers and Graham. Not the end of the world. Oh, Steve Party versus Kevin Sullivan in a cage match. Oh, it's just awful. Got to tell you, folks, I've been playing version 8 on the other save, as you know, and it's a lot better than this. And there's Wild West Wrestling continues to run, even though they're like $6 million in debt. That one I can't figure out. I cannot figure out. Who's the Masked Saint here? He's unknown. His identity is unknown. How long's he been with Worldwide Wrestling? Oh, he's been with them since the beginning. All right, cool. All right, thanks everybody for tuning into this episode. We'll be back tomorrow with Major League Wrestling out of Winnipeg. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and share this video and all our videos with your friends. Also, go to facebook.com/group/1987supermod and join us in conversation about the Supermod. Things are buzzing about version 8, everybody. Last but not least, if you would like version 8 of the Supermod, go to braddrake.net, drop me a line, and I'll be more than happy to send you over a link to the picture pack and the database. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.